All right, good morning. Here we go with our first series of the year-long following of my petunia baskets. So as you can see, we finally, it is, I think, I don't know, right around May something, May 12th maybe. Finally got the baskets all up. Got some issues over here. As you can see, we got a low hanger. Of course, the place is a mess. I've got to get some things picked up. But I did get all the baskets created. Didn't shoot any video of that. That's pretty basic. I think everybody knows how to do that. I did use the Miracle Grow potting soil that you got at Costco this year, so that'll be something new. But I think it should work just like everything else has always worked. But here are the baskets. I did have to change one because of my new tomato trellises that I built over here. So now I've got my big 22-inch pot hanging off the side of the house. So she's gonna get a lot of sun over there, so we will see how that all turns out. But I did get my irrigation. It was a real pain to hang that, but was able to get it done. As you can see, I got a bought basket up there. I always buy one basket per year to hang there that we can see out of our kitchen. And I do have some Bordeaux Supertunias up on that top deck as well. So that's the start. This is right after planting. Again, very early start. Last year I think I started May 26th, but this year with the forecast, we had such a cold spring, but then all of a sudden, bang, the heat hit. It's supposed to almost hit 90, I think, up here in Minnesota today. And we were able to get our stuff out. There is no freeze in the forecast, maybe a low of like 46, but that should be no problem. I think my tomato plants will be able to handle that as well. But we'll see. Hopefully the forecast holds and we get some beautiful days here to get these guys going. So let me go back over to my fertigation system, which is what I still get the most questions about. What do I do here? So I did upgrade a little bit this year. I did put in a 2-post timer. So the reason for that is last year my tomato plants grew into being absolute monsters, and I had a lot of bottom rot with the tomatoes. And I think that's because they were getting the same fertigation every single day down here. So they were getting a ton of nitrogen. That of course the petunias love. Tomatoes not so much. They don't need all that fertigation. So I split it off this year. To this side is going to actually go to my drip line. That runs up here, up over the top here, runs over and down and across this wood paneling over into my tomato plants, as you can see here. And then on top of that, I have my normal drip irrigation here. Still is what I've always had. My two lines, one going to my upstairs patio, one going up the wall here, and runs along this entire beam to go out. As you can see, the tube comes out and then feeds drip. I've got about 6 drippers in each pot. So 6 drippers that all do about 1 gallon per minute in each. So I usually run the system for about 10 minutes a day. That's all I need to do. So back to this. This is a left and right, so I can set a different timer for the tomatoes as I do the petunias. So on this one, again, I have just a quick attach. So if I actually want to take this, I go and use it at my other pots, this fertigation system. It doesn't get the daily feedings, but it makes it easier to water them with this fertigation system maybe once a week. So I just pop this whole thing off, walk over there, plug it in, and away it goes. So first, that's just a quick attach. The next is actually a pressure reducer. So this is going to reduce the household pressure from 80 down to, I believe, 25 psi. Here is just a normal timer that's going to tell me how many gallons have actually flowed through. Let me reset that. Okay, it's reset to 0. So I like to do it. You know, you can run for 10 minutes and see how many gallons you're actually putting out, which will help you figure out exactly how much fertilizer you should be putting into the easy flow. Below that is a BackFlo Preventer, so a one-way valve. We can't get any fertigation stuff up into my house system. Then here is the easy flow. This is your out tube that goes into the easy flow, pressurizes. And then, as you can see, the dark color in there, I've got my Jack's Petunia feed in there. I put 2 cups in. I have the setting on fast right now. Maybe I'm going to try backing it down to 2 this year. We'll see. Yeah, we're going to try out some things, but I need to turn both of these on. They're not on right now, and now they're both on. Now we're going to be feeding everything. and we should be a go for this year. So very excited to see what's going on. Obviously things are very small right now. I've only planted, I went a little smaller this year with my plantings. So in most of these 16-inch baskets, what you see here, I only did 3 4.5-inch pots, whereas last year I think I either did 4 or 5. And then my big 22-inch basket, I only did 5 petunias. So we backed it down a little bit just to see if we can still get that feverish growth, which I think we will. We'll see though. So that's the start video. Feel free to ask any questions. Like and subscribe if you can. I'm going to try to update this weekly when I fill up the Easy Flow to just give a view of far as how things are growing, how quickly things are expanding to hopefully turn into those big balls of petunias. So we will see how things go. The dogs thank you, Hawk and Hope, and we will see you in maybe a week. Thank you. Bye-bye.